Virgos, welcome and welcome back to the Honey Sea Star Tarot, and welcome to August. I tell you what, this month is so exciting. There's so much going on astrologically speaking. It is going to be the most memorable birthday season of all time, the most exciting month of all of 2025. But for Virgos, it's time to fly on a Thunderbird. It's electric. There's a magnitude of oxygen to fire. Now, be forewarned, there's a lot going on. There's a lot to cover. So grab a drink, get comfy, get some space to get up and dance around occasionally, just in case your booty gets a little too comfy. But either way, before we get started, I just want to say thank you guys to each and every one of you for all the ways that you love and support this channel. Lift each other up, all your views, subscribes, comments, likes, shares. All of it makes a difference. Each one of you make this a family, and I love you back. So, like I was saying, August. Oh my goodness. This is proven when I was doing all of the astrology to be one of the most exciting months, but the most exciting month of all of 2025. It's electric. It's thunder. It reminds me of when I went to, I got the privilege of going to Greg Brown's last concert before he retired up north. And it was underneath a tent at the big top. And actually there was two tents in one. It was very, very cool. But either way, it's his last show before he retires. And here we had this like torrential, monumental, gigantic thunderstorm come through at the same time. And it sounds unsafe, but I promise it was totally safe. But it was so cool. It was electric in the way where it was like, here he is, he's going out with a bang, not to be construed with Virgos. Nobody's going out here. But either way, or you could be going out with somebody. I mean, this is Venus season as well. But it was so incredible. It's like the skies opened up to like send him, like serenade him, play along with him. The thunder was going crazy. The rain was just incredible, like drums beating. This is a time where it really reminded me when I was running the astrology of that show, because it was like the Thunderbirds opened up the skies. This is the time, this is the month for Virgos to fly on a Thunderbird. So the Thunderbird, just in case you're not familiar, embodies strength, power, protection, authority, leadership. It creates thunder with its wings, lightning with its eyes. It controls the weather and the sky. This is like it's your crown and third eye aligned with Leo in your 12th house of spirituality, aligned with your divinity, aligned with your inner spark, your inner divine spark, your psychic abilities, your intuition, your hidden talents, your hidden strengths, your creative flow. And Virgos are riding the Thunderbird all the way through Leo season as we fly through August and head towards harvest, the harvest of our birthday season. Oh my gosh, and we got the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun and the Ace. Wow, okay, that called to me. Focusing though. So this month in August, we are headed towards the harvest of our birthday season. And remember, for all of those birthdays, or all of those Virgos that have birthdays in August, happy birthday. Between Venus and Saturn this month, for all of us, it's about structure and compromise. And also, oh, they just wanted to come out, so I don't want to fight them back in. But either way, this is where it's like between structure and compromise in making your masterpiece, charging towards your dreams as you charge forward, manifest, create your dream life as a spiritual leader. This is the month that truly is filled with some defining moments, and it's all happening before eclipse season in September. We've got a very exciting birthday season. I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, and it's all happening between now and September. So remember, Saturn moves back to Pisces as of September 1st. This is where he'll enter a softer, dreamier side of partnerships. So take advantage of this time when he's in Aries, in our 8th house of transformation, commitments, contracts, in action, in initiation. I cannot stress enough, use this energy as much as you can, because Saturn is truly here as karma to deliver karma in your favor. Justice is on your side. This is truly going after what you deserve, and he is like urging you to do that at this time. Now also too, before we get started into the cards, I just want to give you kind of an overhaul. So in August, Mars is leaving Virgo and entering Libra. Venus is changing signs, and stay tuned because we're not done with July yet. I'm going to also be doing a video with Venus entering Cancer, talking about how she is going to stay with Jupiter for a little bit in our 11th house. These two are getting together in such a romantic way, blessing us. They are, comforting. Like Venus is giving Jupiter a massage before bedtime, and Jupiter is getting up early to make the coffee and make the quiche so that Venus can have breakfast in bed. This is beautiful. So stay tuned for that video. I'm also going to do a separate read as well on Mercury cazimi, which is also happening here in July before we get into August. But for this time, as Mars is leaving Virgo, entering Libra, Venus is also going to be changing signs in August and conjuncting Jupiter. Also, too, our annual blessing, our annual gift from the universe in our birthday season is between these two when they conjunct. Mercury is also going direct. Thank you. I'm just saying, I don't know about you guys, but I have also been struggling with some tech issues. I'm also putting together a video basically on the truth of astrology, of the zodiacs, and its connection to our soul contracts. But I tell you what, it's finally working. As you can tell, Mercury retrograde. I just wanted to break out my Mama Bear voice and be like, Mercury retrograde. What did you do? I have seriously had such a trouble getting this video processed. Through the editing aspects. There's been a lot of tech issues, so stay tuned for that. I'm hoping to get that out here later tonight. It's finally going through with all the processing as I'm recording this. Crossing fingers and toes, just saying. But either way, we've got Mercury going direct. This is going to be where you are riding the Thunderbird, being ruled by Mercury, and he is flying. This is when things speed up, like lightning speed. And we have a day where Venus has 4 major aspects. Uranus is also proving to deliver as well in August. Uranus is delivering surprise after surprise this month to you, like the ultimate surprise birthday party that lasts a whole month that you've never seen before. And remember, it's all part of your breakthrough. So the Thunderbird is riding the karmic winds of change with the South Node in Virgo this month as well. Remember, you've got the stage with Leo season 2 in your 12th house. This is where the Sun, Mercury are all giving you downloads. This is VIP access, epiphanies, and that's where Mercury cazimi, before we go into August, is going to be like this huge spiritual awakening. If you've been getting downloads, just to kind of preview that for you, when we have Mercury cazimi happen, that's like where it's like, oh my goodness, okay, so I thought I was going through an awakening. Here it is. Just hold on tight. It's beautiful. It's all for you. So this is the spiritual transformation standing in authority in such a great way. And we also in August have a Grand Outer Trine. Saturn is conjuncting with Neptune in Aries in our 8th house. It's sextile with Uranus in Gemini in our 10th house of career. Trining with Pluto as well in Aquarius in our 6th house of work. That's our home, right? That's our service. We are the zodiac of service. All of these outer planets are working together, and they're working in a way that's working for you to create a once-in-a-lifetime alignment, a new era for you. And August is really when we're going to feel this energy. It's like it's been building up, it's been aligning. Now is the time. The here is now. And all these aspects in August are also within 1 to 2 degrees of this trine and new beginnings. They're breaking down who you were to make you who you were meant to be. And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts and what you've been experiencing, how all of these gifts have been coming towards you and impacting your personal life, your personal journey. Because as we get started into August 1st, just want to start this off on the right note here, but I do want to also do a shout out. So one of our longest, dearest family members, I'll hesitate on putting your name out there just for confidentiality, respectful purposes, but she is going into surgery as of August 1st. She's a cancer survivor. So Send all your healing intents as we walk into August her direction, that her surgery goes well, that healing and recovery goes swiftly. Also, too, side tangent, shout out for you. Spoiler alert, I'm putting together a healing affirmation video for you as well. And I'm going to do it in 174 hertz for pain and also 285 hertz for healing and tissue restoration. So stay tuned, but that one is specifically for you, my dear. But either way, as a family, let's send all of our love and light to her, that she heals quickly, gets back on her feet without any issues as we walk into August, because on August 1st, Venus in our 11th house is squaring off with Saturn and Neptune, both in our 8th house, both in Aries, both in retrograde, just after Mercury's cazimi. This is where it's like you're figuring out how to make all this transformation work. And with Venus playing a part here under our 11th house, that's hopes, wishes, dreams, long-term aspirations, networks, support systems, right? It's emotional. There's friendships. Now, keep in mind, too, because we've got this retrograde aspect, these could be friendships from the past, maybe even involving money, structure, wealth with Saturn, right? Maybe even a boss or a father figure is going to question your vision for your future. This is where even some kind of a wake-up call or ego check is going to come in, looking at the finance aspect. And so it's really going to test you in a way that makes you look at, and Venus is basically asking, like, what do you want your destiny to look like? And remember, it's all about structure and compromise at this time. Patience is your friend. Do you, as anything gets questioned of like, oh gosh, how am I going to make this work? This is the day where it's like you're really working through all those pragmatic steps, those pragmatic aspects. Do you really know what you want? And remember, Venus is grounded in Saturn. She's grounded with Neptune. This is heart, dreams, structure, compromise, all rolled into one. And Saturn's bringing a bit of a reality check. So don't worry. This too shall pass. This test shall pass. And it gets better from here. We're just getting started. It's just August 1st. Now, coming in with the tarot right away, again, especially speaking with Saturn, with building wealth, this is where it's like with the 10 of coins, for whatever questioning has been coming in, if you haven't seen things come into fruition, also too, because this calls to me as well, if you're worried about delays, money loss, instability, overspending, a loss of an opportunity, this is the day where you're really going to be challenged with that, particularly with those aspects and doing that retrospection, doing that introspection as well. This is where Spirit is really saying your hard work will be rewarded. And like I say, we'll get into it. Stay tuned for all of these dates in August. It's very busy. To be very honest, I have like 4 notes of astrology. So get comfy, pause the video, get something to drink if you need to. If your booty falls asleep, get up, shake it off. But either way, this is where it's like, have no fear. Mars is coming in to help. Uranus is coming in to help. This is a month where it truly is the most memorable electric magnitude explosion of electricity when it comes to your season, your birthday season, your action, your initiation of what you want your life to look like come February of 2026. And remember, this whole year, this whole summer is like the precursor, the preview to what your life is going to shape up to be. And especially with Uranus in your 10th house of career, fame, reputation, your achievements, honors, right? This is where your hard work will pay off. Don't worry. Do you. Build structure, follow your dreams, put your heart into it, pour your heart into it, and remember to compromise along the way. But each day, every 1% is every day, each and every 1% is success, right? It's not the overnight journey. And look at this. I mean, it's like we got the Sun, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Wands, standing your ground with the 5 of Swords, the Knight of Cups with your creativity spark. We'll get into it. But on August 6th, Mars, which remember, Mars has been in Virgo, in our first house of self, right? So that's fighting for who you are, your relationships, what you stand for, particularly with your long-term goals. Mars is moving into Libra. And Mars, our go-getter planet, is moving into our 2nd house. And Mars will be there till roughly about like September 22nd. So Mars will be in this balance of fairness, justice, self-worth, finances, income, money, passion, towards all of that through our birthday season, through September 22nd. So again, Mars in our second house, this is finances, this is income, this is salary, this is our values, our self-worth. Meeting with like our Mars planet, this is action, passion, peace, or meeting peace and harmony. Also, too, just to prepare you, a bit of libidos mixed in there too. So just be prepared that there are some physical aspects involved here too. This is you using Mars when Mars moved into Mars moves into Libra. This is you using Mars to seek fairness, justice, for your self-worth. You're showing people who you are. And remember, Uranus again is in our 10th house, career, fame, reputation, honors, and it's long-lasting. This is where you're going to feel this energy intensely. This is the sun. This is your Leo season, right? The stage is up, the curtain is up and drawn. You are showcasing your skills. You are showcasing your talents. You're showing the world who you are, and everything will go well. You'll be received quite positively. Remember, Virgo in our south node is going to question that aspect of perfectionist, fears of rejection, aspects of our lower, our lower expressions. This is where good fortune truly is on your side. Let those inhibitions go. Don't worry about perfection. Just be you. Uranus is all about elevated, electric, high vibrational energy. He just wants you to be yourself. So does Leo when it's in the sun, right? This is also where Leo in this, like the sun in Leo in our 12th house, this is spirituality. This is your connection to your divine, to the divine, to your divine spark, to your creativity, your talents, your psychic abilities, your intuition. Everything will go well. This is positivity. And remember, what you think about, you bring about. So embrace those higher vibrations. Let go of the inhibitions, what holds you back. Let go of that fear and chase your dreams with a passion that doesn't give your fears a chance to even think about keeping up for a moment. Because when Mars enters Libra, this is all about going after your justice, your fairness, standing in your self-worth. And on the 8th, it only gets better from there. So right after that, we got the Ace of Cups. Your cup is overflowing. The divine is flowing gifts into your cup this season, this birthday season for us. On the 8th, on this Friday, it's the beginning of this amazing weekend. So it's very action-packed. There's a lot going into it. I'll try and touch on as much of it as I can, but like I say, I don't want to make this video too long. So Mars in Libra is going to be creating a Grand Air Trine with Uranus in Gemini. And we also have Pluto in Aquarius. This is like luck magnet energy. This is radical breakthroughs, and it's all for your freedom. It's fighting for your freedom. It's creating freedom. It's like making progress overnight while you're sleeping. This is huge energy. This is where, with all three of these, they are at the stage of 0 to 2 degrees in new beginnings in your 2nd, your 6th, and your 10th house. So 2nd house is money, income. 6th house is work, our sign of service. This is our home. Then we also have our 10th house. This is career, reputation, fame, honors, achievement. A lot of you guys are going to be changing professions, changing jobs, starting a business, a side hustle, whatever you're putting your energy into for what you want to be known for. And with the 2nd house highlighted, you're saying, I'm worth more than what I'm getting paid at right now. I'm going to take that action. I'm going to ride the Thunderbird. I'm going to ride the thunder. I'm going to create the thunder with my wings for fairness, for justice, for you, for your new beginning, new opportunities, positive energies, celebrations. This is where you're also very fertile. Just be realistic about it. Just know it's there. New relationships as well, networking, especially with Venus in our 11th house, so like social structures, community efforts, support systems, long-term, lasting relationships. This is commitment in such a great way where people, you're aligning with the soul tribe that's truly meant to lift you up and support you in everything that you are meant to be. in doing everything that you are made to do at this time in this life. And so use this confidence that Mars is bringing, because it's all about taking risk. It's about initiating, and it happens to be as well the Lion's Gate portal. And I'll do a separate reading on that as well, I promise, as we get closer. But this is wealth. This is abundance. This is new opportunities. This is changing direction toward your legacy. It's your big break in such a big way. And this is passion. This is honor. And it's the start of one of the most astrologically exciting weekends, like I was saying, all year. This is a convergence weekend. This is where Mars trines Uranus. Mars is opposite Saturn and Neptune. We have a full moon in Aquarius. We also have Mars trining Pluto. We also have that Grand Trine going on as well. And then on Monday, Saturn is sextile with Uranus. Venus conjuncts with Jupiter. Just saying, they are cuddled up in such a great way in that 11th house. They've got something there. And Mercury is also going direct. Now, this is all in 4 days, right? I mean, this is where you're taking that Thunderbird, out for a spin. You're headed, like holy Toledo, you're headed for breakfast, going in, getting some sausage, some quiche, some scrambled eggs, I don't know, maybe some bacon, some ham. Then you're spending the day at the beach in the Bahamas, and then you're headed up to Anchorage for a fish fry underneath the Northern Lights, because this is the weekend astrologically where it's just jam-packed, full of so many good energies, and they're all aligning for you. Again, wealth, abundance, new opportunities, passion, honor. This is your breakthrough. This is making progress, leaps and bounds towards your legacy as the Queen of Wands energy. Outgoing, creative, optimistic, with charisma, standing in that divine feminine power, also in your masculine power as well, with confidence, with strength, aligning with your intuition, breakthroughs coming. This is crazy, awesome energy is how I would put it. This is also where, dependent upon where you live, like I say, between the 8th and the 9th, we have a full moon in Aquarius. Now remember, we have this Grand Air Trine in our 2nd, 6th, and 10th house between Uranus and Gemini, Pluto in Aquarius, Mars in Libra here as well. This is fire and air. This is magnitude of oxygen and fire going on here. And so with this new moon in air too, this is the best of all the full moons in 2025. So Uranus is Aquarius's ruler. There's innovation, breakthroughs, initiation. This is genius energy. I cannot stress that enough. And it's all about community with Pluto, networks, humanity. This is a collective awakening. Everyone's going to be feeling this. This is where it's like the tides of our emotions as a collective, as a whole, are turning. It's massive revolution. It's massive evolution, and everyone is going to be feeling this. It's about your future. Pluto in Aquarius, in our 6th house, in our house of home, right? Work, health, day-to-day matters, right? It's all coming together. It's all being focused in the place where Virgos are most comfortable, in our 6th house, underneath the full moon. And remember, the full moon, it's illumination, it's culmination, it's endings, it's release. So this is the time where, like I say, I would not be surprised, just going into it with the cards, this is where it's like you're standing your ground, right? You're surrendering to the change. You're standing up against the arguments, against the violence, against the tension. This is at a collective level. We're standing up and saying, enough is enough. It's time to change. The time is now. The here is now. And Mars is also going to be trining Pluto during this time. So this is rare. This is where it's like you are unstoppable. You have drive, you have action on a whole new level. It's like, hello world, get out of my way. Either move it or lose it, sister, is kind of the energy, is how I would put it. This is where it's like, do not be surprised, especially with the Knight of Cups coming in as well. Your creative spark is igniting in motivated ways that I can't even begin to articulate. But when I look at the energy of it, To put it in a kind of an analogy, this is like where Virgos are owning the whole franchise of Applebee's, not just opening up a small like store location in their local neighborhood town. You're buying the whole company. And remember, with our sixth house, this is our home, right? So there's something really nice for you coming in this full moon. Again, it's this creative spark, this oxygen to fire energy where it's like you are riding the waves of the full moon with your Thunderbird, and the moon is coming in to deliver you something that is truly something nice. You'll be a magnet for getting everything that you desire with this full moon. And I'll do a separate read for that one as well, because I'm very excited for this full moon. Just saying, it's gorgeous. Aquarius is all about thinking outside the box, innovation, thinking differently about how you approach things. And like I say, on such a big, open-minded level, large scale level. And on the 11th, Saturn is going to be sextile with Uranus within 1 degree. So this is like exact perfection of new beginnings. This month, like I say, everything is aligning in such a big way for Virgos. You are flying a Thunderbird. You are going to probably forever remember this birthday season in 2025. And truly, this is just the beginning. Like from now through 2032, talk about a great awakening. This is like where great change is awakening within each and every one of us. But getting back to Saturn being sextile with Uranus on the 11th, within 1 degree, this is the exact perfection of new beginnings not seen since 1996. This is a window of opportunity to thrive and prosper. This is innovation, change, progress with discipline, structure, wealth, mastery. And with Saturn, it's long lasting. This is your 8th house and your 10th house being in harmony, working together in cooperation. And again, that's transformation meets your career, your reputation, your fame, how you show up, how you get honored as well in the world, how you're being seen. And with the 8th house, that's not only just transformation, it's commitments, it's contracts. This is also where Venus conjuncts with Jupiter in Cancer. So we also have the stage being set very much energetically in such a great way of luck, love, getting together in your 11th house to do something really, really special for you. This is like, again, birthday energy, surprise gift, just in case your month-long birthday party wasn't, I don't know how to even put that, but, wasn't enough, maybe? Wasn't enough of a surprise? This is where we have Jupiter and Venus, both in Cancer, delivering you a day of true blessings. And if you're single, I just want to prepare you. Whoa, is all I got to say. I'm on YouTube. I can't get into it. But just remember, if you're single, pay attention, mark your calendars for August 11th. Somebody's coming in with this aspect with Venus and Jupiter. Maybe even that's your special gift. I don't want to ruin the surprise. But either way, remember too, your North Node is connecting right now with Venus and Mars in your 11th house. Your 7th house. North Node, 7th house. Partnerships, relationships, commitments. This is wonderful surprises, and it's focused around home, family. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are even buying a new house at this time. This is a day where it's like, hey, just remember, Virgos, breathe and receive. And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below, like, share, subscribe, so we can elevate this message to the collective, lift as many Virgos up as we can during August, during our birthday season, because this flipped out upside down, reversed. There we go. So again, it speaks to secrets with the High Priestess in reverse. This is the time to remember to tap into those higher elevations. Release any type of aspect, especially with perfection coming in, with Uranus coming in here as well and playing that role. Where if you've been experiencing a lot of downloads with Mercury, We also have Mercury going direct during this time. So if you've been feeling like fog, if you've been feeling pessimistic with that South Node energy as well with Mercury retrograde, don't, be mindful about the lower expressions of the 12th house, I guess is my only aspect of it. So don't deny your spirituality or your intuition at this time. Out of all things this month, follow your intuition, tap in, because right now we also have Mercury going direct. If you've got untapped potential that you've been ignoring, that you've been disconnected from, if you've been feeling like you've been negatively exploited as well, this is the time, especially during Mercury retrograde, this is the time on August 11th where Mercury goes direct. Truth, clarity, commitment, movement, signing contracts. So watch the negative expressions of that South Node, release them, and focus on your North Node. And remember, your South Node is your comfort zone. Your North Node is your cutting edge. This brings you out of your comfort zone. It can be surprising. It can be uncomfortable. It can even be scary. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It can also be, in a lot of ways, challenging. So if you've been dealing with fog, if you've been feeling, especially with where to go, if you've been feeling like impulsive, if you've been feeling aggression or conflict, dealing with people that have caused hostility or reckless behavior around you, if you've been really ignoring that solar plexus as well, that's your confidence, knowing who you are, why you're here, what you're made for, standing in your confidence. And two, what I love about our solar plexus the most is it really allows us to embrace not only our rebellious nature, but be inspiration in action. If you've been feeling like you're not walking as inspiration in action, when Mercury goes direct, expect things to take shape at lightning speed. Like I say, if you've been feeling delays with Mercury retrograde, just like me, with with trying to get this other video out and having tech issues, just saying this is where the fog clears. And again, this is a day where it's like there's true blessings aligned and it's focused around home, family. I would not be surprised if some of you are buying a new house, if you're meeting a partner where, you've been talking for a couple days or a couple weeks and all of a sudden you're talking about marriage. This is deep connections. These are deep commitments. With Mercury, when it goes direct, this is signing contracts. It's sealing the deal in so many positive ways. So this is the day to really mark your calendar and embrace that energy, because again, it has not been felt, especially with Saturn being long-lasting, stability, wealth, structure, since 1996. Now, just keep in mind, that all just happened in one weekend. So I will be very busy that week. I am not going to try and sugarcoat that either, but I am so excited to do all these readings for you as our energy gets closer to them. Now, on the 14th as well, I don't want to dive too much into them on the monthly read, but on the 14th, Mercury, now that it's direct, is going to be sextile with Mars. This is another rare aspect, and it's spiritual. Remember, Mercury is in our 12th house. We've got Mars now in Libra. This is where it's like they're traveling, and I should say too, they're both very fast planets. So the fact that they're actually meeting up, being sextile, is quite rare, and it's quite a blessing as well. And they're traveling together hand in hand almost through August 22nd. This is actually going to grace us for a number of days. But this is quick energy. It's assertive energy. It's getting married, like I say, from the 11th to the 14th. It's like, oh my goodness, if you're single and you meet somebody, there will be a very deep connection, a very deep commitment that's quick, that's assertive, that knows what you want, and you're going after it, and you guys are both all in. This is gorgeous energy. And with the Page of Cups as well, this is emotional, right? This is where you also are tapping in with your innocence, your focus, your dreaming, as big as the universe, but it's also following your gut. When you know it's right, And that's what you're going to be feeling between, like once Mercury goes direct, between the 11th and the 14th, especially during this time. This is also about that Libran balance. That go-getter Mars is fighting for everything that you deserve. Getting, and also too, like I say, you're a magnet. You're getting everything that you deserve. This is standing in your truth with that Sagittarian energy. This is shining the light on everything that's hidden, tapping into your potential, following your intuition and your emotions. And especially when it comes to manifestation, remember, it's emotion, intent, and action. Literally feeling it real. Connecting with spirit, connecting with your desires, no longer taming your desires, but really shooting for the moon in so many great ways. But it has a lot to do with connecting, especially with Leo season, with your inner child creativity, your inner child healing, and also embodying that energy in a creative flow when it comes to your connections with your relationships. And on the 19th, oh my goodness, is all I have to say. So, I know, I'm just saying, this month is so packed. It's gorgeous. This is literally, it's time to ride it's time to fly the Thunderbird. I cannot stress that enough. This is gorgeous energy. So on the 19th, we also have a triple conjunction in Cancer. This is emotional energy, especially with the Page of Cups. This is where it's at. So the moon is going to be in Cancer, conjuncting with Jupiter and Venus. Jupiter is also at its highest point of exaltation. And remember, check out the video if you haven't seen it, but Jupiter is blessing us all the way through to June of 2026 in our 11th house. Hopes, dreams, wishes, long-term aspirations, community, support systems, networking, social structures, humanitarianism efforts as well. This is where the moon in Cancer is also coupling with that emotion, marrying that emotion in such a beautiful way, conjuncting with Jupiter and Venus. Jupiter's at its highest point of exaltation in our 11th house. This is big blessing energy. This is where it's like you hit the jackpot when it comes to the 19th. I cannot stress that enough. But blessings, big blessings, are coming in for you on the 19th. So mark that day on your calendar as well, because with the Chariot, they are coming in fast and hot, and it's all in that Cancer energy. This is also with the 7, embracing your hidden wisdom. This is spirituality. This is walking forward, taking the reins with your spiritual leadership energy through self-awareness, through reflection, having that willpower, that drive with Mars and Leo as well. Leo. I don't know why I've said that second time now as well. Libra, and also standing firm in your confidence, in your solar plexus, knowing exactly who you are. And remember, with our solar plexus, this is also about allowing yourself to be a playful child in the playground of a loving universe. This has Fool's Shoes energy written all over it. So this is victory, external strength, self-control. You're headed in the right direction. This is going after, magnetized to everything that you deserve. This is breakthroughs with Uranus as well. Momentum, expect things to be picking up. If you thought June was exciting, if July was super exciting, this is where lightning speed, everything, once Mercury goes direct, everything in such a big way is going into action, and it's starting to work for you. You are unstoppable. You're making progress in your sleep. This is gorgeous energy. I cannot stress that enough. I actually have goosebumps right now, and my ear is ringing. But either way, this is where it's like you taking the reins, and momentum is truly picking up. And it's all in time for when we enter this, like the true Virgo season, when the sun moves into Virgo, August 22nd. Happy Virgo season. We're just getting started. We're getting down to business. We've had all of this aspect in Leo season where it's like breakthroughs coming in, spiritual leader, manifesting dream life, and all the retrogrades, they're breaking us down, realigning us to being more authentically us, right? Aligning us to our heart's desires, our dream career path, our masterpiece, our dream life. Venus has been asking us, what do you want your destiny to look like in Cancer? Now that the sun moves into Virgo on the 22nd, This is where we're getting down to business. We're crossing the T's, we're dotting the I's, we're looking at everything in a very pragmatic, practical planning kind of way, making organization from chaos, especially from all the breakthroughs, especially from all the surprises that we're getting from Uranus as well in August. And I just want to point this out as well. We also have on the 23rd, just as we enter Virgo season, or as the sun enters Virgo, we have a new moon in Virgo, new beginnings, right as we enter Virgo season. If you've got goosebumps right now, put a heart in the comments below, get up and do a little happy dance for me while I'm doing this, because I can't get up and do a happy dance right now either at the moment, but I am doing it virtually and I'm doing it energetically. I am just saying, I can almost barely not talk. But this new moon on the 23rd, so as soon as we enter our birthday season, this new moon is at 0 degrees. This isn't rounding up to 1. This is 0 degrees. This is huge reset. This is full shoes energy of new beginnings. And we're on harvestable, fertile soil. This is the time, truly, plant seeds. Set your intentions during this new moon. If this last new moon in Leo wasn't gorgeous, this new moon in Virgo is so incredibly prolific. And I will also say, so spoiler alert, remember we have a solar eclipse in Virgo in September. This is like a graduation is coming in for us. And this new moon in Virgo on August 23rd will also correspond to the Virgo full moon on March 3rd of 2026. Happens to be on the Trinity Gate portal that we have our Virgo full moon, that this Virgo new moon is corresponding with. So plant your seeds. Your soil is so incredibly prolific right now. This is gorgeous energy. And I will also say with the Trinity Gate portal, spoiler alert, but this is expression. This is growth, union of the mind, body, and spirit. It's synergy when it comes to spirituality, success, protection, clarity, and like I say too, February 2026, get ready. This is where so many things align for us. This summer season, this August is a precursor. This whole summer has been a precursor, a preview of what your life is going to be looking like come February. March comes in and it's like everything is protected. You're not going to lose everything that you just did. Don't have any fear about it. Let those South Node aspects go. Because what you're building, you are standing in that energy where your heart is leading the way, with the full shoes on, bright and shiny as the King of Cups. This is standing in your emotion, following your intuition, right? Your feelings, manifestations, your connection with spirit, your heart's desires, being a magnet when it comes to your manifestations as well, with your heart's desires aligned. And if you need any reminders as well, it's a much shorter video than I normally do, but check out the 7 steps of manifestation. So we've already done all the work, right? All these retrogrades are transforming us during this time. This is where you are truly having and seeing your manifestations come with such clarity, such success, such connection with the divine, with the universe, and it's all protected. I cannot stress that enough. So if that resonates with you, by all means, put a heart in the comments below. Share your thoughts, because this is where you are embodying this King of Cups energy with your emotional management, with your leadership, your spiritual leadership. This is also, too, where it's like, again, if you bought that franchise, you didn't just buy the local store. If you're changing careers, going after your dream job, like you starting a business, a side hustle, whatever you're putting your energy in, especially with Uranus in our 10th house in Gemini, you are standing in that artistic, creative, leadership, philanthropist energy. This is where you're also leading with your compassion. You've got Aquarian energy that's innovative. It's genius with your ideas that have been coming through. It supports not only you, but your community, your family, your tribe, your partnerships, your relationships, your home. This is dreaming as big as the universe with that Piscean energy. This is leading with your heart. This is also coming into balance and standing at the center of fire and water energy. This is magnetic. This is aligned. This is gorgeous. And again, I've got goosebumps and I can't help it. I'm just saying. Now, on the 25th as well, couple of things. So, I know we're not done yet. This month, it's crazy awesome in such a great way. It's electric, truly. This is Thunderbird energy like I have never seen. And too, just as a reminder, with all the outer planets changing signs, we're experiencing these alignments, these aspects, these transits, not only together, but we're the first ones in hundreds of years. Like some of these planets only change signs every couple hundreds, every couple centuries. Some of them, like Uranus, every 84 years. We're the first ones in our lifetimes to experience this. And we're going through it together. This is gorgeous. This is new, and it's protected. We have this Grand Air Trine that is aligned, building everything up, supporting us in every way, every stage, every transition, every aspect, every alignment. So on the 25th, Venus moves to Leo. She also enters our 12th house. So she's moving off from Jupiter. They have spent the month together. They had a wonderful time. It was very romantic. She asked us what our heart's desires were, what we wanted our destiny to look like. Now she's entering Leo, the heart of the lion, and our 12th house of spirituality. Our connection with the divine, fool's shoes energy, crown chakra energy, right? Like intuition. This is our hidden talents, our hidden strengths. She, our heart's desire, our lion heart, is truly exploring in this energy our true desires and what we seek when it comes to love. More meaningful relationships, financial opportunities as well are going to be aligning and arising on the 25th in this energy. And she's also going to be putting emphasis on our self-care, our emotional healing. Anything that's been, hidden aspects, hidden enemies, inner world and outer world, right? Something that's been suppressed. She's revealing, but more importantly, she's taking the time to come in with her nurturing divine feminine energy, and she's helping us heal. This is gorgeous energy. It is such sweet energy that truly she is delivering us quite a gift in such a gorgeous way. So, again, I know I've said it plenty of times, but mark your calendars because she is also allowing us to finally release soul contracts that weren't true soul contracts. And like I say, pay attention, check out the video that I'm going to be releasing hopefully today, praying that everything works. I'm just saying, and that everything uploads just fine. But your soul contracts, part of looking at your soul contracts, especially ones when you start really aligning to the ones that are for you, really doing and setting your affirmations and your intentions, you get to realize that you can break them at any time. And a lot of them aren't soul contracts, they're imprints, they're delusions, negative emotions that have been encoiled with us, entrapped with us, entangled with us from past life, not unfinished business, but past life traumas. So this is where we can release those at any time, but we've forgotten that empowerment. That's the beauty of our soul contract. We can write what lessons we want to learn at any time. We can choose to elevate and pass those lessons rather than endure the crisis. We only go through the crisis to learn the lesson. That's up to us. But the power is within each and every one of us. It's our truth, and it's our divine right. It's our divine gift. So if that resonates, like I say, stay tuned, check out that video. I'm really excited to show it to you guys, especially if you struggle with anything, like with letting go and releasing things. Because, like I say, aspects where we've told ourselves or been led to believe that we need to silence our voice. Aspects where we've been led to believe that we need to suffer or endure in order to earn love. Those are imprints. They're not soul contracts. They're not karma by any means either. Those are traumas. and we can rewrite them. We can release them at any time. And that is truly what Venus is coming in to do on the 25th and the 26th. I'm just saying. But before we get there, with this new moon, I just want to take a back it up a little bit. And when Venus enters Leo in our 12th house, because there's also this aspect of financial opportunities that comes in. This is material success, and with Saturn as well, especially during this time, this is long-lasting wealth. This is prosperity. This is like stability in your family life as well. Those soul contracts, those imprints that said that you needed to earn love, or that you were meant for service, not to be of service, those were incorrect. She's coming in to set you on the right foundation, set you in the right family as well, to heal. And that can also involve business partnerships as well. But with the Ten of Pentacles, this is prosperity. This is entering your true life with affirmations, with your intentions, with your manifestations, with writing and rewriting your soul contract that you're writing in as one of your soul lessons to experience true love and true joy and true abundance in this life. And Venus, this new moon, are all coming in to help you with achieving just that, especially with the Ten of Pentacles coming in. You're grounded in that Virgoan energy this Virgo season. I'm just saying, as soon as we enter, or where the sun enters Virgo, this is where truly your joy, your abundance, and all through August, your manifestations when it comes to going after your self-worth in your second house, your career in your 10th house, your work, what you do in your 6th house with this Grand Trine, all within 0 to 2 degrees of new beginnings. This Grand Air Trine, this is what it's leading up to. This is what it's preparing you for. This is what it's building you up to be. Everything that's been broken down is there and is truly aligning you, building you to who you were meant to be, to do what you were made to do. And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below, like, share, subscribe, share your comments, because truly the world is yours. Saturn in August in such a big way, especially being sextile with Uranus. This is your time. The world is moving in your favor. This is long lasting as well, but it's completions, it's triumph, it's assured success, it's celebration. It's holistic wholeness, it's contentment, but it's your new era and it's your new chapter. The world truly is yours, and this birthday season is going to prove to be memorable, the most memorable birthday season of all time, because of this, because the world is yours. And remember, with the 21, that reduces to a 3. So this is a mixture of social talent, substance, imagination, optimism, community, coherence. That's emotional coherence. That's consciousness in its coherence. That's mind, heart, brain, or mind, heart, soul energy aligned in harmony with earth energy and tapping into your crown. This is also your new beginning with your Ace of Wands, right? This is action. This is power. This is potential. This is rooted in your root chakra as well. The strong foundation you truly were meant and have always been made to experience in this life, especially with Venus moving into Leo. And again, we've got that Virgoan energy, and it's exalted with Cancer. Jupiter is in Cancer at its highest degree during this time. This is opportunity, standing in your strength, having the vitality and inspiration, the passion as well with Mars in Libra. In what you do, you're tapped into your creativity with your career development, with your new ventures, with your new commitments, taking new action. And it's active. And like I say, on the 26th, oh my goodness, get ready. If you were standing up doing a little bit of a happy dance, get ready, sit down for this one. I'm just going to say it. So Venus has 4 major aspects that are going to be hitting on August, and aligning, I should say, on August 26th. So before I get into the cards, because this is a lot here, this is a lot to talk about, we're going to get into it. But let's look at this. So Venus is basically going to be touching between 0 to 1 degrees all of the outer planets, all of the 4 outer planets on the 26th. just as she's moved into Leo. So remember, with Venus and Leo, Venus is the heart. Leo is the lion heart. This is your love life, your money life. This is your home life. This is comfort, joy. Mark your calendar for the 26th. And I know I've said that there's so many dates, but August is busy. It's electric for a reason. This is truly thunder coming, and you're riding a thunderbird. And when she's touching all of our outer planets like this, when she's aspecting with them, this is truly a very special day. So, and I will also say it's all fire and air as well. So again, this is oxygen meets fire. The magnitude of it this whole month, this day, is truly very special because of it. So Venus is going to be trine with Saturn. So love is trining with stability. Wealth, money life, home life is building a foundation and trining in harmony with stability, with discipline. This is support, stability in your commitments, your long-term goals, and it's karmic. The wheel is turning in your favor. The wheel is meant to be yours. The world is yours. You've magnetized everything you desire. Now they're truly aligning and they're here to stay. And Venus is also going to be sextile with Uranus. This is letting your authentic self shine in such a beautiful way with love. Like you are going to be walking into a room, and that energy that you have within you, people are going to feel it. You're going to feel it. I've got goosebumps again. I'm feeling it. This is gorgeous energy when they're together like this. I'm actually stumbling right now because it's gorgeous. And Venus will also be trine with Neptune. This is like sisters kind of energy. Sisters of transcendent creative flow kind of energy. This is gorgeous in so many ways. This is like soul tribe, sisterly love, lifting each other up in such big ways. And during this day as well, just to prepare you, Venus will also oppose Pluto. And again, Pluto's in Aquarius in our 6th house of work, innovation, thinking outside the box, tearing down old structures in such a collective way, like rejecting what was meant to enslave or impoverish, right? And shining light on it. So when Venus opposes Pluto like this, just to forewarn you, something may be coming to light. Mark your calendars, August 26th. Can't stress it enough. But we're not done yet. So, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, again, the biggest thing is to watch that South Node, because we will have Virgo in our South Node will be in Virgo all of August as well. So, if you're, the biggest thing that I cannot stress enough is Saturn moving back into Pisces as of September 1st. This is the time to use this energy when he is in Aries in our 8th house of commitments, contracts, taking action, initiation, transformation, and watch those lower expressions of the South Node, right? So basically what Spirit is saying is watch, if you're feeling unconfident, if you're feeling an overdependence on others, if you're feeling financial instability or a lack of initiative, as I like to always say, use the energy or it'll use you, right? If you're dealing with suffocating love, if you're dealing with somebody that's truly codependent or relationships that are toxic, where they're trying to, in a lot of ways, sabotage you or program you into thinking that you need to be for service, not of service, when it comes to truly meeting in the middle, lifting each other up, but instead it's unequal, right? It's toxic in that way. It's an unbalanced foundation. This is the day with Venus, 4 major aspects hitting on the 26th, as soon as Venus enters Leo as well. Pluto is probably going to bring this to light, just to forewarn you. So, also too, when it comes to standing in your authenticity, right? This is where, with the Magician in reverse, watch those feelings, especially with Uranus, of feeling out of control, right? And so if you're challenged about stepping into the Fool's shoes with the huge reset of the new moon, with Venus entering our 12th house, in truly looking at things with more meaning behind them when it comes to seeking what you need, what you desire in love, financial opportunities, self-care, emotional healing. This is where, don't be surprised that you are also showing up and showing up loud. So can be, with the Magician in reverse, it can be a destructive force, right? It's breaking down what no longer serves you. It's breaking that taboo, standing in your self-power. Also, too, though, watch, lack of self-discipline. Saturn's got your back in Aries, but before or when he moves over into Pisces, he'll embody a much softer, dreamier side and take more of a focus on your partnerships. So take advantage of this time, because this is where things will be coming to light with Pluto. And with the Three of Swords in reverse, it's allowing you to truly look at, the reconciliation, the release of any type of aspect, the loss, the sorrow. Basically, also, too, what I see in a lot of ways is you could have reconciliations where apologies are coming in, where something's coming in and coming into light that allows you to really transcend, especially with that sister energy between Neptune and Venus. This is where you're truly able to release those energies. Venus is going to be healing you when she's in Leo, in our 12th house, in such a big way that allows you to open up that heart chakra back again, and to bring balance, embody that optimism and that confidence with Mars in Libra, and also get that structure underneath your footing with your heart aligned so that you can truly release those Three of Swords. So what also came in reverse as well. So let's talk about this. And I can't remember if this came in reversed or not, but we're going to put it 50-50 and we're going to talk about it. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Again, this is a great awakening. Pluto is bringing something to light. Venus is healing something big. This is fire and air. Venus and Saturn, support, stability, commitments, long-term goals, karma in your favor. Venus sextile with Uranus, shaking things up, letting your authentic self shine. This is the beginning of an awakening. This is the great awakening, right? This is the release from constraints, breaking free from bondage. This is pure liberation. And this whole month, really, too, in such a big way, especially with this Grand Air Trine going on as well. This is freedom. This is standing up against injustices. This is also, too, forgiving yourself where you've held yourself back, potentially even looked at self-sabotage with those south nodes, right? Blocked that intuition, didn't listen to it when it told you to move, when it told you to go after your stability, your justice. This is truly about calling in your harvest in Virgo season, just in time, our birthday season, most memorable birthday season of all time. This is affinity, right? And remember, like I say, this month, we've got the 8-8 portal. That new moon, that corresponds to our March 3rd portal, our 3-3 portal. This is gorgeous energy. This is infinity portal. This is also, Lion's Gate portal too. This is also Trinity Gate portal, growth, full mind, body, spirit, balance, synergy, success, clarity, protection. You're breaking free, and it's your great awakening. And we still have more to come, because we also have August 28th. Mark your calendar for this one as well. I know, but this is where, like I say, with the Two of Swords, if you had a fog or experienced a fog when it came to Mercury retrograde, and like I say, I've been experiencing this too. I'm with you every step of the way. Like I say, with the tech issues, it so wanted me to break out my mama bear voice yesterday and today, where I was just like, Mercury retrograde, what did you do? And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below. Let me know I'm not alone. Yes, I'm a nerd. I'll fully admit it. But this is clarity. This is decisiveness. This is action, decision. You're headed in the right direction. You're not making mistakes anymore. You're correcting them. You're not holding yourself back anymore. You're headed in the direction that was truly made for you, that's opening up for you, that's allowing you to stand in your authentic self, to fight for your self-worth, to stand in your spiritual leadership, your spiritual authority, your connection with your third eye, and you're making decisions that are truly prolific and fertile during this month, and it's all coming together for our eclipse season in Virgo season. I have goosebumps again. I can't help it. I'm sorry. But like I say, the 28th. So let's get into this before we finish these out, because it's truly a gorgeous day. So on the 28th, Uranus in our 10th house in Gemini, right, is sextile with Neptune in Aries in our 8th house. And remember, Neptune's in retrograde. Neptune is aligning us to our dream life, to our dream masterpiece. Venus has been asking us, what do we want our destiny to look like? Uranus being sextile with Neptune at 1 degree is perfection at such a high level when it comes to breakthroughs aligning to your most authentic life path, to your dream life. This has not been seen since 1965 to 1969. So think back to that era. This is conscious mind meets higher mind expansion, both dancing together in hippie-free love, harmony, and acceptance. This is money and love, career transformation, transcendent visionary change, and it's long-lasting with Uranus. Uranus changes signs only once every 84 years, right? But this is actually a 4-year cycle. So this is the time, like I say, where just remember, between 2025 and 2027, these are the most pivotal years of the decade. Also, too, this change from 2025, this great change awakening, will actually be occurring all the way through 2032. This sextile with Uranus and Neptune is 4 years. This is where we're reinventing ourselves for our career for the next 7 years. But with this sextile, this aligning, this free hippie love of harmony and acceptance, truly mind expansion meets conscious mind with what we manifest, what we create, what we expand, how we transcend, how we transform when it comes to money and love. This is gorgeous. And it's all at 1 degree. New beginnings. Just saying, take a moment. I've got goosebumps again and my ears are ringing. The angels are singing. So 6 of Wands, 50-50. So let's talk about it. First things first is the 6. Numerologically, that's balance, that's harmony, that's symmetry. This is working together. This sextile is working for you, bringing everything into harmony, integrating opposites, looking at reciprocity, integration of your emotions when it comes to your manifestations, integrations of your emotions in who you are, what you stand for, why you're here with that solar plexus. So let's go with the negative first. That way we can get it out of the way. But this is where it's like if you've been worried about any type of success being temporary or experiencing minor hiccups, especially with the retrogrades, right? It's breaking you down. They're good. They're delays meant for a reason. It's supposed to break you down, break down the old you, to build you up into the you that you were truly meant to be. So these were minor hiccups. If you've been experiencing delays, they were realignments. Remember, rejection is not only protection, it's redirection. This is where it's like if you were afraid to tap into your untapped potential, right? Your creativity, your innovation. On the upright with the 6 of Wands, this is where you are unleashing those gates, especially with Uranus being sextile with Neptune. This is success, this is victory, this is achievements, this is advancement in your career, transcendence in your career transformation. This is good news, standing in your confidence, knowing what you do, and being, I was about to swear, being really good at it, but I'm just going to say really good at it, knowing what you do. You are a master at your craft, whatever you've been building, whatever gift you have, whatever untapped strengths and potentials that you are finally releasing and showcasing for the world to see. You're gaining respect, admiration. You're inspiring others. This is not the end either. This is the beginning. You've got Jupiter's kiss in your 11th house. And remember, Jupiter's going to be blessing us in Cancer, exalted in its home, his home, all through June of 2026. This is where Venus in Leo is truly allowing you to explore your true desires and what you seek in love. Advancing, connecting, committing to more meaningful connections, rewriting your soul contract for joy, for abundance. Also, too, committing to financial opportunities that come through, that come in, providing that self-care, that emotional healing. And again, she's trining with 4 major aspects, our outer planets, at 0 to 1 degrees of new beginnings. I'm breathing, I swear. Breathe and receive, Virgos. Breathe and receive this month. It's gorgeous. It's time to fly on that Thunderbird. So, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this is the time to take risks. Watch being overly cautious. Watch being timid. Watch standing still. Because remember, Uranus is delivering surprises all month long. Like you've got a surprise birthday month kind of situation. Like a surprise birthday party all month long. This is the time to go to that party. Don't back out. Don't back down. Also, too, watch workaholism. Watch burnout syndrome, right? Mars, especially with it being in Libra, is going to be helping us during this time. This is all about, in your second house, your self-worth, right? Knowing you deserve more. You deserve to get paid more than what you're currently making. That's why you're taking action. That's why you're truly coming and making your big break. This is where it's like you're finding ways to change and charge towards the direction of your legacy during this time. Don't hold back this month. This is also, too, embrace being miserly. It is time to take risks, but too, know that what you touch turns to gold during this time. This is making money in your sleep kind of progress. This is your freedom. This month, it's electric, it's oxygen, it's fire. You're on that Thunderbird. So the biggest message I get with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is don't hold back, because you truly are magnetizing. This is truly air energy and earth energy, right? You're magnetizing what you desire and getting everything you deserve this month in such a prolific way. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And remember, Thunderbirds, I'll say it again, strength. They embody strength, power, protection, authority. It creates thunder with its wings. It creates lightning with its eyes. It controls the sky. This is your month. This is your season. I'm just saying. Now with the Six of Wands, again, this is going, Wands, don't ask. Six of Swords, this is basically going on a journey, but you're going to calmer waters. Whatever had troubled you in the past, in that old era, this is your new era. This is your new you. You're transforming, you're transcending, you're healing, and you're moving away. So remember, if you have struggled with suppression or letting things go, remember, this is going to be such a healing energy month. It's not only a memorable month, but this is where you're finally feeling that breath of fresh air, because it's time to breathe and receive. Rewrite your soul contract. And like I say, I'm very excited. Check out the video about the truth of your soul contract and the zodiac and astrology. It's going to hopefully change your perspective in such a big way, because if you've struggled with basically why is this happening to me, it plants a different opportunity for you. Just seed planting here, but it plants a different opportunity for you of knowing that it's not why is it happening to me, it's what's teaching you. You're a participant. You're not the victim. And all of that is about changing the perspective. And once you understand your soul contracts with a new perspective, with that type of perspective, it's so incredibly healing, but it's empowering. It allows you to see through false beliefs, false entanglements, false contracts that aren't contracts, they're traumas. This is finally being able to heal and let all of that go and transform into the life, the new era that truly is meant for you by you writing your new soul contract. I have goosebumps again, I can't help it. So also too, this speaks to Pluto's energy. So before we end this out here as well, so Pluto again in Aquarius in our 6th house, this has a lot to do with day-to-day matters, health, work. So check out and stay tuned for our healing frequency meditation videos. I'm going to focus on doing them mainly with affirmations. Oh my gosh, and the peacock. Okay, I'm into it. But stay tuned. I'm going to try and do them and really put a focus on them in this month in August as well. Focusing on all the solfeggios, say that 10 times fast, so that if there is any aspects that you've been struggling with releasing, that'll be my next one. So after I do the one for our, like I say, put your healing intentions, send your love to one of our family members. August 1st, she's having surgery. After I do that one, with affirmations of healing, focused on 174 hertz for pain, 285 hertz for healing and tissue restoration, I'm also going to be moving the next one into more of a release, focusing on those soul traumas, those soul entanglements of trauma or sorrows, unfinished business, so that we can look at finally releasing them, healing them, having a tool available on this channel to really look at releasing and healing those aspects so that you can rewrite your contract. And like I say, breathe and receive. So before we go, I just wanted to look at our ancestors, our spirit animal totems, and look, if anyone else has goosebumps right now, just put a heart in the comments below. Let me know, because this is gorgeous. So the peacock, this month, this August, is all about Virgos standing in their vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Now is the time to practice humility, to avoid jealousy as well, because remember, there are times where we've got deceptive people around us. New levels, new devils. It happens, comes with the territory. But be grateful above all for life. Embody it within every ounce of your soul, of your body, of your energy. And above all, remember, by being grateful for life, more things come into you. You call in and align with that frequency. Be true above all as well to yourself. Recognize your brilliance, because right after that, you are meant for greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem, especially with all of the alignments coming in right now with this Grand Trine as well. Also, too, just know that you will naturally and easily achieve your success this month. And you're protected. With the Black Bear, this is about being a gentle and wise protector for others, for your soul tribe, but also too asking of it from the universe, from your ancestors, from your angels. This is the time, if you ever feel like you need that extra protection, if you feel like you're walking alone, remember, you are never alone. This is the time to reach out, ask for the confidence, ask for them to give you power and help protect you, as well as help you protect the ones that you love, and also to awaken your intuition and guide you, because you are never alone. They are always with you every step of the way, and your Honey Sea Star family is with you as well every step of the way. Oh, sorry, those are my notes there. So before we go as well, as you can tell, I'm sorry, I bumped the camera, but 4 pages worth of notes just with the astrology. I know this video is going to run long. I apologize in advance. Like I say, I hope you had something to drink. I hope your booty isn't sleeping, but this month has so much to cover. I didn't even cover all of it. I just tried to cover the parts that I thought were just so monumental. I couldn't ignore them. So stay tuned. We'll do deeper dives as the month goes on with our weeklies, with our weekends, reading wise. But yeah, this month is truly electric, oxygen, fire, Grand Air Trine. Yeah. So before we go, music, meditation, our healing frequencies. Like I say, this is the month to do them. Stay tuned. I'm really excited. I've been called to do these videos. I'm really excited about doing them. I would love your feedback. So let me know if you enjoy them, how I can make them better. Truly, I'm learning right along with you. So I need your guys' help just as much, because these are tools for all of us. So if there's things that you'd like to see, different frequencies you'd like to hear, different affirmation topics that you'd like to hear, have me put together, let me know in the comments below. I'm happy to put them together. And all August, I'm going to put a lot of focus on these so that we have these tools in our tool belt. But music meditation, if you do improv, what we pulled is the E, the A, and the G sharp. Color therapy as well. We've got yellow, magenta, and indigo, which I know I'm talking to a lot of indigo starseeds. I'm just saying. Okay, and I'm sorry guys, I missed it during my first search, but we also had the chariot. So to add to that, we've got D sharp, and we have orange. Orange ignites our creativity. I'm just saying. So, and it's Cancer. So, there you go. So, try those color therapies, those music therapy aspects. That way you can really, truly align, unblock, heal anything that's suppressed. And most importantly, breathe and receive. And so I truly hope you guys have a wonderful month of August. Happy birthday again to my August birthdays. I will see you in the next reading. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Take care.